ANZ increases their fixed home loan rates. Let's have a look. Hello everyone, Florian.Heise here, and welcome to another episode of HeiseSays. Grab your stein of coffee because once again, I know it's shocking, one of the big four banks have increased their fixed home loan rates. This is just going to be a continuing series. Maybe I should make a playlist, Rate Increases. So, here we go. And thank you to the viewer who sent me this info. We have a look here. And this is effective. It happened on the 14th of April. So sorry, guys. Easter's been a bit busy for us. ANZ will increase selected fixed rates for ANZ fixed home loans and fixed residential investment loans. So, what's this? They've got a reminder that a break-free package is no longer available for sale on the 19th of March. It's already gone. So, owner-occupier, an LVR of less than or equal to 80%. We've got the old rate, 1 year fixed, 2.99, up 30 basis points to 3.29. 2 years, 3.39 has gone up 60 basis points. So that's the biggest one, 3.99%. Okay, remember what we had. Sub 2% fixed loans, everyone. Now, I jumped on that because I knew, or I suspected we would never see lower than that again. Any concerns or any wishful thinking that we would hit negative rates here in Australia and would actually get money from the bank, like happened in a few European countries. After hearing Philip Lowe just explain how negative rates have the opposite impact, it doesn't increase people's spending, it actually increases their saving. So it's bad for the economy if you want to have money flowing through. I suspected we'd never hit that, not with him in charge. So, yeah, I wonder how many of us jumped in at that level. And now look at this, guys. 5 years, 4.49%, up 40 basis points, 4.89, the highest there, 5 years fixed. So we can see rates are steadily climbing up. These are big numbers. So this is where you've got a greater than 80% LVR. You can see you're a little bit more risky, so you're paying a little bit more. But what are the increases? Again, the biggest increase is on 2 years at 60 basis points. And our new rates are for 1 year, 3.04 to 3.34. 2 years is 4.04, 4.44. And again, we haven't seen a 5% yet, but we're getting close. 5 years fixed is 4.94% now, up 40 basis points. Now, interest only, less than 80%, or less than and equal to 80%. You're paying a bit more than principal and interest on your interest rate. The bank has to make their profit, guys. I mean, how many of us are ANZ shareholders, Take the rates to the moon. We want our dividend payments and our franking credits, yell the pensioners. Don't get me wrong, I'm a fan of franking credits. We need to remove double taxation wherever we can. I don't understand why Labor voters get shitty at a policy that Labor put in. But, I guess that's ancient history. We're talking, 80s, 90s Labor there that would probably be banned from Twitter and social media and everything for their policies. Maybe I should do a video. We should look back. We should look back at the good old days when lefties here in Australia actually made sense. Maybe I'm just romanticizing it. Maybe we just had politicians that could scull a beer. Do we even have that anymore? Maybe we need that Albo versus ScoMo. Forget about all the policies, forget about all the other bullshit, just which one of them can scull a beer. And now I shouldn't be encouraging irresponsible drinking, but the majority of viewers of this channel are getting on. We're all older now, guys. There's a few youngies in there, but most of us are, 30 plus, and we pay the price the morning after having a bit too many beers. Anyway, I'm rambling about beers and going off topic, and we're talking about home loan interest rates going up. And again, here you go, 40 basis points to 30 basis points increase. We're seeing our first post or a first 5% interest rate there. And here we go. When your LVR is greater than 80%, you're going from 4.24% for 1 year to now 5.24%, 40 basis point increase. Now, investors, we can see principal and interest are less than or equal to 80% LVR. We can have a look here. What are we seeing at the highest? It's 5.09, 50 basis point increase, 60% for 60 basis points for 2 years, and again 5.14 interest only. There you go. It's going up, guys. It's going up. And then interest in advance. Okay, and you can see here the rates are all going up. And let's throw the numbers into a scenario here to see what the impact is. Let's say this one here, we'll do 5 years. What is it? 4.49. And what are we increasing you to? 4.89. So a little bit less than this. So you're looking at I'll move that over so you can see it. You're looking at a 4.75% increase in your mortgage repayments. If you made your application then to now. Okay, that's the increase. Let's do worst case scenario. You're locked in at 1.99%. We're coming out of it. You're looking at a 43% increase in your repayments. Now, I don't know why you'd go from a 1.99 to a 4.89 fixed. Maybe you'd go variable. Maybe you'd talk to your broker and find some new deals. But, I mean, that's just a representation of the increased burden that servicing these mortgages is going to have on people. Now, we've got to remember many people have paid ahead more than most realize. They're not that many in negative equity. But these type of figures, they're good, they're nice, they're scary. Okay? Frankly, in some regards, the media harping on about the fear, about, it's all going to collapse and everything. There'll be some people that will buy it hook, line, and sinker. They'll keep out of the market waiting for a huge correction. And you can't blame them because that's what the media is pushing again and again and again. But when we're seeing scary numbers, people will prepare. People will think, we've got to prepare. We've got to start tightening the costs. What have I done? Just recently, I've said, no more clothes dryer machine. We're turning that off. Get back to using the washing line, guys. It's tough for us because there's so many, and it's such a small washing line in the rental. But we've got to make it work because it's cheaper. We're going to look like a bloody Asian dry cleaner soon. I'll string some ropes up at the front. But you need to find ways to save and to prepare for what's coming. Okay? This is coming. It's inevitable. You're going to have extra money to pay. It's a bit of a bullshit time now, guys, where we can get money so cheaply. It's a fantasy. It's never going to come again. Not. I don't think we're going to see it. Unless they try and pump it up and everything goes crashing down, and then boom, we'll have emergency rates again. But yeah, I wouldn't count on that. I would plan and do scenarios for it all going terrible, for rates going up higher, and preparing for that. That's what you got to do. Particularly if you're right at the edge. Particularly if you've maybe over borrowed. What do you reckon, guys? Anyway, thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you're a fan and enjoy the content I find and put together here, there are a few ways you can help out. You can join us on YouTube or Patreon. Use our referral links for Amazon, eBay, Independent Reserve, or AussieBroadband. Or if you need any architectural services, guys. We do a lot of education, resource, and commercial sector work. Take care, and I'll see you all in the next episode. There you go. Another bank raising interest rates, guys. It's a common story as old as time. But everyone should be aware. Everyone should be planning. There'll be a few that are surprised, but come on. They'd be surprised if they went to the toilet.